Instead of obsessing about what's wrong, what went wrong, what you could have done better, what we should have known, if only.
You're clinically dumb. I knew it. I knew it was a mistake.
And instead of treating every misstep as something that, like a gaper's block that you look at for a bloody crash.
Is it gonna be hi-ya or is it gonna be yeah?
There's an alternative that has changed the way I work and the way I succeed. And I think it can work for you too. Hi, I'm James Callahan, and this is the Do-Over Show, where we learn to do things better at least the second time around.
We're trying to solve the problem here, Billy.
Not like this, you're not even looking at the problem.
We're very aware of the problem.
Okay, good. What's the problem?
And the thing that I've learned to do better is not to obsess and analyze everything that went wrong.
Talking la 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 like this is business as usual. It's not.
Not to obsess about not reaching a goal or being paid to fail. Instead, it's this simple rule. It's common in business books, but we ignore it. We treat it as though it's too lighthearted.
This is so boring!
That it doesn't meaningfully change the way we work, but it does.
If we try to play like the Yankees in here, we will lose to the Yankees out there.
And here it is. Do more of what's working. Obsess about that. Repeat what succeeds. You know what that takes? That takes a lot more modesty than most of us are comfortable with. Because we have expectations and we're paid to know what will work. When we try things and the things that we're supposed to know don't work, it takes a lot to get us to admit that we were wrong. But then we analyze it and we make ourselves experts at figuring out what we did wrong. None of that gets us ahead. Instead, in what we do, in what we try and execute, what we put ourselves out there and we give a chance to work, we find what is working. Our customers, our audience, the success, the engagement that really does count, and we do more of that.
Jesus Christ. That's Jason Bourne.
We may not have seen it before. We may not have seen it going into it. But as we execute, we learn something that we can't learn without executing, and that is what people are looking for.
Were you rushing or were you dragging? Answer!
Russian.
What excites them? What engages them today?
Yippee!
So instead of obsessing about what went wrong and coming up with a great fact-filled report about failure after failure, try this. Execute. Execute what is working, and when it keeps on working, do more of it. Double down, triple down. Do more of what works and see how that changes not only the quality of your work, but your success rate. I think it will. It has for me. And thanks for being part of the Do-Over Show. Please, could you tap the like button, and while you're down there, consider subscribing and ringing notifications bell so you don't miss the next episode. I'm so glad you found me, and I found you. Thanks.